Hello everyone and welcome to A Slice with Strife. I'm of course William Strife and this is FTL, or Faster Than Light. So with, I'm looking at new games to give a shot to. This was a oft-requested one from fans on the subreddit. For those of you who don't know, I do have a subreddit, and if you want to make suggestions, that's the place to do it. You can go ahead over to the subreddit and make suggestions for what games I should play or give a shot to that you want to see a Slice with Strife from. And for that matter, anything on Slice with Strife, it has the potential to become a series. Predominantly meant for one-offs, though. But FTL, wow, came out in 2012, and I'm gonna be honest, never played it until earlier today. Yeah, actually, I found out earlier today that I never bought it. Like, it was just a game that never interested me. So, I bought it, I played through the tutorial, and, I kinda know what I'm doing now. I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game. Yeah, it's gonna delete my old file. Okay. I haven't unlocked any ships whatsoever. This is the only one that I have. I believe the list, yeah, you can see the list is completely plain and empty. I really don't care about most of this stuff, the guns and the arms, and it's all vanilla. There's nothing that I can do, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start a new game. And for those of you, if you've never played FTL before, it's pretty simple. You are a Federation ship running away from rebels, and you have vital information to the success of some sort of a war or battle or something like that. So the point is that you have to wait for your ship's FTL, or Faster Than Light, drive to charge up, and then you can jump to a new sector. And a bunch of events occur every single time you jump. Sometimes it's really, really boring. Sometimes there's actual stuff that happens. So, distress beacon, someone might need help. So let's jump over here. Here we go, we've jumped in. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing from the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board, and its communications seem to be down. Okay, let's prepare to board and investigate the ship. The ship is completely abandoned. It looks like it ran out of fuel, and the crew ran out of food not long after. Despite the grisly scene that remains, you are able to scavenge some of the supplies from the cargo hold. Okay, so it looks like everybody died. Okay, so 2 missiles, and we've got 15 scrap. So scrap, it's up here. This is used to upgrade your ship, buy new parts. You can also use it for trading to get your hands on more missiles and fuel. There's also bots, I believe. Speaking of which, just hit continue. Ship. What do I have for equipment here? Just the Artemis and the burst laser 2. Okay, so nothing super awesome. Except that. So, let's go ahead and jump. Do I have people manning all of the important stations? Okay, I've only got 3 crew members. We will move, Maloney to the shields, because that's definitely where I want someone. I'm a lot more concerned about taking care of myself and whatnot, so than jumping. So let's go ahead and jump again. Let's jump to this one over here, this unvisited destination. What do we have here? You detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage and seems to be patrolling around a long-range sensor station. Okay, I can either attack the ship or avoid provoking it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to attack, and here we go. Okay, I'm going to pause it really fast, and I'm going to power up all of my weapon systems. And I'm going to take the Artemis, which is a missile. Missile shots disregard the shields, this bubble around the ship here, and it will hit the target no matter what. The lasers have to try and penetrate the shields. So what I want to do is I want to take the Artemis and shoot the weapon system, and then I'm going to take my laser cannon and I'm going to shoot the shields to try to keep it down. Now it looks like they've got drones, and that's going to continue to shoot me over and over. So there we go, they fired a shot. Oh, my shields are down. Okay, now we want to take out that that drone system. Come on, shoot it. There we go. Now we'll shoot the shields again to try to get rid of them. Come on, charge up. And I'm not reusing the Artemis system consistently. There we go, we destroyed the ship. Okay, so as you can see up here, I have a limited number of missiles. This is the missile thing right here. And it takes 1 fuel over here every single time I use the FTL drive to jump. The reason why I am not consistently using the Artemis missile system is because I need to conserve missiles. They're not infinite. The lasers are infinite because they just run off of the reactor power. So you access the recent scans from the unguarded station. Your map has been updated with details of the surrounding area, and I got 8 scrap. So that's not bad. Let's see, my hull integrity isn't too bad. It's managing. I can't restore my hull integrity though. That's not something that I can repair with just my crew. I have to actually go to some sort of a store or a station to be able to do that. So I'll go ahead and jump again. And okay, so now we see this red line here. This is the caution zone. This is the rebel fleet that's approaching, and I don't want to get caught by them. So I have a choice. I can travel backward to hit the store, or I can travel forward and move away from it. What I think I'm going to do is I am going to move forward to this destination here. I'm going to ignore the store, because they're not super important for this leg of the trip. A small platform orbits near this beacon. It looks like a fueling station of some sort, and it is cheerily broadcasting reasonable prices in a spectrum of frequencies and languages. Let's dock and... oh, shit. The refueling station welcomes you into one of its berths, and as you hail them, there is an explosion from your engine room. While assessing the damage, you detect a pirate ship closing fast. 3 damage to the hull. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause, and basically the engines are out. The engines are completely broken. I'm gonna have to send a crew member into this room to repair the engines. But because I'm not, the way my playstyle specifically isn't about basically running from a battle, I'm not going to bother repairing the engines, and instead I'm going to stand and I'm going to fight this pirate ship. So, like last time, I'm going to take the Artemis and I'm going to shoot out their weapon systems, and then I'm going to shoot out their shields. And hopefully I'll take them down. So, the shield system works a whole lot better when someone is manning it. I can't make jumps to light speed. Ooh, dear. Okay. Maybe I think I can depressurize this lock here by opening all of these doors, and hopefully it will result in the fires going out. So, you know, that's not optimal that I ended up getting damaged that way. Okay, got rid of the pirate ship. It is down and it is out. Okay, ship explodes, leaving behind substantially useful scrap metal. That's nice. Now I need to open this one up as well to try and extinguish the flames. It's just getting out of control. Hopefully, the depressurization will take that out. Okay, that fire hopefully won't spread any further because... Okay, yeah, everything is completely depressurized. Now go ahead and shut those doors, and everything will continue to refill with oxygen. And as you can see, the rooms are pink whenever they're low on O2. So, the ship took some damage, not optimal, but I'm going to go ahead and shut the shields off, and I'm going to send Miracle over here to the engine room. And Miracle is doing okay, not getting injured. So we're just waiting for those engines to repair. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and check the ship. And let's see, I've got 45 scrap. Let's see, systems, shields. I can buy some additional upgrades to my shields, so I'm going to do that and hit accept. So shields can take 3 bars of energy now. I'm going to need to upgrade my reactor later on down the line. Just wait for Markle to continue repairing that engine. Okay, send you back into the weapons bay. And these rooms will refill with O2 over time. So I'll go ahead and turn the shields back on. And let's shut the medibay off, and let's turn the... Well, no, it doesn't really matter. Let's keep the medibay on, and we'll jump again. What do we want to do? Unvisited possible ship detected. Beacon coordinates appear to be very close to nearby sun. Unvisited possible ship detected. I think that I want to go to this one instead of that one. I don't want to put my ship in any more danger than I really have to. Okay, once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools, and they have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational, and you move into attack. Okay, so... I'm already on pause. Once again, Artemis system, we're going to shoot it at the weapons bay, and then we're going to go ahead and use the lasers on the shields. Hopefully we won't take too much damage, but they might have advanced weapon systems. Oh dear, those were very... Oh my god. Okay, shoot out those weapon systems, come on. Come on guys, you can do this, I know you can. Burst laser, they're probably going to get another shot in on me. Okay, we have taken their weapon systems out. That means that they can't attack us. Now we're just going to go ahead and rely on... What is this? Opens the ship, info screens unavailable when ship is in danger. Okay, there we go, we took them out. That missile missed our ship. With the pirate ship destroyed, your ship's system is restored to full functionality. Salvage what I can. 21 scrap for energy. Go ahead and continue there. Hull integrity is still continuing to drop. We're looking less and less good. I really need to hit a shop at some point. Oh boy. Okay, so with 46 scrap in the inventory, what do we want to... what we could definitely go for is extra power. Okay, so let's accept an upgrade to the power so that we can increase... requires system upgrade. Huh. What's strange, I've got an extra power supply, but for some reason... well, I'll manage. I'll make do. Is everything... Yeah, everyone is full on capability, so let's go ahead and jump again. Visit possible ship detected. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the store. We've got 26 scrap. That means that we're going to be able to repair the ship's hull. There is only one other ship at this beacon, and it is showing heavy damage. You receive message from your console. Greetings, traveler. We were crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to go home. Oh. Cool. Okay, well, you know, their loss is our gain, so we'll go ahead and fix all for 16 scrap. That'll leave us with 5 left. We got 8 missiles and 15... what do we have on here? It just doesn't matter because it's too expensive. We could spend 6 scrap to get 1 missile. I don't think that there's really any use to it. I think I'm going to buy some fuel, just 1 unit of fuel, and I'll make do with it that way. Except we'll jump again. We'll go ahead and check out this distress beacon over here, and then we'll hit the exit, so... Okay, you arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with the pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Try to dislodge the ship by shooting at the rocks, destroy and loot the ship. They're just pirates. Try to dislodge the ship. You fire a few volleys into the rock and it starts to shudder and break apart. Without shields, the pirate ship takes a beating but eventually pulls free. They thank you and for your assistance. So, 2 energy, 17 scrap, not bad. Let's go ahead and jump again. Now, I could take a trip over to this nebula over here, but that's not safe, really. Possible ship detect. Now the fleet is so far behind. I'll be able to make it over to here, then back to the store and into the exit, no problem whatsoever. So I'm going to leap over to this unvisited location. Let's see what we have. Okay, a small shuttle appears on the local radar. Turns out it's a rebel automated scout. The ship starts to power up its FTL drive. If it gets away, it will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. Okay, so what this ship is going to do is notify the fleet and they'll advance super fast, okay? It basically advances the approaching fleet quicker. So I don't want that to happen. What I need to do in this case is shoot out its weapon systems first and foremost. Basically, I want to take out the engines. If I take out the engines, then it can't get out. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot out the engines first, and then I'm going to shoot out the weapon systems. Shields being secondary to everything. So, just wait for everything to power up. Oh, crap. I disabled the... That was a mistake. I deactivated the shields accidentally when I tried to add additional power to it. So... go ahead and shoot out the pilot next. Their weapon systems are down, as well as their engines, so I've got this in the bag, no problems. There we go, destroyed the ship. What type of scrap are we going to get? 3 energy, 1 missile, and 7 scrap, not bad. So with that done, let's jump again to the asteroid field detected in this location. Okay, that's an asteroid field, that's dangerous, I don't want to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and hop back to the store again. Okay, so back to the store, and I still don't have enough scrap to buy that unit, so I'm just going to go ahead and close this and jump again to the exit. Now, there's probably going to be another event at the exit for me. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You receive a message from a small convoy. They're looking for some military supplies and are offering to try to improve your reactor in exchange. So they will improve my reactor at a cost of 2 missiles, 2 energy, and 4 drones. Now, I'm not using the drones, so that's not a big hit to me. However, I am kind of low on these missiles. Fuel I'm doing fine for. You know what? I think we'll do that. We'll do that upgraded reactor by 1, which is not bad. So let's continue there, and I think that I can do that. Can I? There we go. Shields are all powered up to the maximum now. Off cannot... Oh, my god. When did... You guys are probably screaming at me right now. I don't know when the medibay got damaged like that. I need to do a better job of keeping track of the status of my ship. Jeez, that's a little bit embarrassing. Okay, so that's done. Let's send him back to the shields, and we'll jump again to the next sector. So we've got a choice. We either go to the civilian sector or the Zoltan-controlled sector. Unidentified civilian sector. Either way, we can end up right here. And then after that, we're probably going to end up... I think the most reasonable route is to hit this civilian sector. A whole lot less likely for us to run into super resistance. So, welcome to the next sector. Get to the exit beacon. Yada, yada, yada. So, next, let's jump. Okay, you stumble across a forward scout of the Rebel fleet. Okay, they are powering up their FTL. Don't let them get away. Okay, so let's continue. And like normal Artemis, we will shoot down the weapon system, and then we will hit the... in this case, I think that what we want to do is we want to hit those drones. So there's our actions right there. Hopefully, we will run into a store and be able to buy more missiles soon, or we'll be able to scavenge some off of this ship. Okay, there's a shot to the shields. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and hit the shields now, since we've taken out the, oops, we don't want to hit the shields. We want to hit that FTL drive. Okay, we want to keep hitting that FTL drive as much as we can, because we don't want them to get away. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please. Damn, jeez. Jump imminent. Oh no! No, 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 no. Shit. Okay, fleet pursuit doubled for 1 jump. The scout jumps away. You are sure to have informed the fleet of your position. You must get to the next sector as soon as possible. Great. So that did not work out to my benefit. You see it's advanced them a whole lot faster than they normally should have, so I'm going to have to jump further forward to try and stay 1 step ahead of them. A ship refueling station is stationed at the beacon. We can purchase fuel here. Buy 6 fuel, buy 1 fuel. We don't have any scrap to use because we didn't get that other ship, so that is very unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. So, an unvisited location. Let's hit this one up here. Where are we now? Patrolled by an unmanned scout. A fight is unavoidable, so we'll go ahead and pause, and we'll use the Artemis to take out the weapon system, and then we'll target the shields like normal. Shields are holding just fine, as you can see. Partial shields, level 2. There we go. Let's go ahead and take those shields out in full now. Oh no, wait. The shields are completely out. Let's go ahead and take out the drone. Let's take out the primary pilot then. Or the piloting AI, I guess it would be, because this is an unmanned drone. Shoot it twice. Okay, there we go. The target is dead. Destroyed. We've got some scrap, 2 missiles, and a drone, so we're doing well there. We're kind of running low on fuel, so that's not optimal. Let's see, how's the ship faring? Everything seems to be a good order. Everybody's full on health as well, so let's go ahead and make the next jump to this unvisited location. Okay, your scans reveal mining base to a nearby planet, long since abandoned, no life signs detected. Okay. So I guess I can't try and get something out of the mining base, so we'll jump again. Unfortunately, very, very boring. We'll go ahead and jump to the exit, because that's the only other location that I can head to. Okay. I can jump to the next sector. A small platform orbits near the beacon. It looks like a fueling station of some sort, and it is clearly broadcasting reasonable prices. Now, I know that this is probably going to turn into some sort of a... I mean, if the last incident is any sort of an indication, this is going to turn out poorly for me, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Dock with the refueling station. 3 damage to the hull, which is not optimal, but this looks like a pirate ship, pirate fighter. We'll go ahead and use the Artemis to attack the missile system, and we will shoot out the shields. So, just wait for this. Our engines are completely offline, which is not good. Okay, shoot those shields down again. I gotta be careful, I gotta conserve those missiles. I'm only down to 5 now. Okay, with that down, we can go ahead and shoot out the pilot. Oh, no, wait, we better focus on those missiles. Okay, there we go. You are considerably more well-armed. I would have thought we will surrender. Accept the offer. 5 missiles, 1 drone, and 10 scrap. I will not surrender. You shot at me first. Your weapons are down. You don't stand a chance against me. Okay, just wait for the burst lasers to come back online. Okay, and we've destroyed the ship. We're going to get a whole lot more out of it this way. Okay, fewer missiles, which, you know, not optimal, but I think that 18 scrap was worth it because I'm more concerned with buying fuel right now than I am with missiles. Okay, so with that done, I'm going to go ahead and send you over here. What is your name? Markel, into the engine bay to fix things up. Okay, engines are fully repaired. I'll go ahead and send you back to the weapons bay, and I'll go ahead and jump again. It looks like there's a store up here, which means that it's completely worth visiting, but instead of hitting the store first, I'm going to hit this other unvisited location, then the store, and then I'm going to come back to the exit. So let's jump forward. Oh my god, I'm very, very close to a sun. You arrive at a beacon, find yourself dangerously close to a star. An automated rebel ship, impervious to the heat, moves in to engage. Okay, let's go ahead and pause this, and just like normal, let's target those weapon systems and then hit the shields. I'm gonna have to be very, very careful because just being next to this ship is very, very bad, next to this star is very, very bad for me. Okay, so go ahead, took out the missiles, go ahead and take out the shields next. This drone is really starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so took out the shields. Now we want to take out that drone. Solar flare imminent. I'm going for a bad location. Woo. Okay, we've taken out the enemy ship. Okay, ship explodes, leaving behind 1 missile, a drone, and 21 scrap, which is good. So we'll just go ahead and okay, we'll open these bays up to try and to remove the... Okay, let's jump. We need to get out of here. Let's head up to that store. Okay, we're out of danger now. So, transmission from the nearby planet indicates an outpost below, which offers supplies for travelers. You send down an away party to check it out. So, I'm going to go ahead and close that really, really quickly here, in hopes of keeping the fire here out of under control. Because this is really my big concern for the current moment, getting this under control. Okay, now I'll go ahead and seal those rooms back up so they can repressurize. Okay, and the ship's hull is, it's seen better days. Let's go ahead into the store, and let's see what we can get our hands on. We're going to need some fuel, so we'll buy some fuel there. We'll fix the hull. Burst Laser 1, Breach 2. Breach 2 Bomb Mark 2, slower than Mark 1, but does more damage to systems and crew, can target your own ship. Okay, not something that sounds too terribly interesting. Long-range scanners adds additional info about nearby beacons on a star map, so that's not bad, but I don't know. Drone recovery arm. Is there anything that we could sell to try and, drag an item to sell it. I mean, I don't have anything that I can sell, unfortunately. There's no cargo. I would love to get this drone recovery arm to be able to get more scrap, but it's just not an option. So instead, what I will do is buy some... drone control, crew teleporter, cloaking. Burst Laser 1, Simple burst laser isn't flashy, but it gets the job done. I think that this isn't as good as the Burst Laser 2, which means that I'm not going to bother with it. So, as an alternative, I'm going to go ahead and fuel up on... I'm going to get as much fuel as I can, and I'm going to get several more missiles. We'll sit cozy at 9, close that, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and hit the jump button again, go back to the exit, and we'll hop out to the next section of the galaxy. So... go ahead and hit jump again, and we will go to the next sector. Here, let's hit the Zoltan homeworld, because this seems a whole lot more effective. You see what we have here, civilian, hostile, and nebula. I basically want to try and do my best to stay out of nebulas. I will go to hostiles before I go to nebulas. I've had very bad experiences with those, but civilians are always the direction that I want to go. So, Zoltan homeworld. Okay, the Zoltan patrol their borders, but let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be so courteous to the rebels. Okay, so with that done, I'm in a new zone, and actually, I think that's a great place to call it for here. This has been a Slice with Strife, everyone, FTL. This is more or less, you know, my first or second time playing it. A lot more fun than I expected it to be. So, I hope you guys enjoyed Faster Than Light with me, William Strife, Slice with Strife. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Bye.